Good morning. Everyone's sleeping still, and I am trying to get everything ready. I'm trying to leave pretty early today so we can get a good start. The campsite is going to be about 4 hours away. There's a ton of stuff to think about when camping with your family. So you just take as much as you can possibly fit in your truck and just pray that there's a Walmart close by the campsite for all the stuff that you forgot. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on loading up. Hello and welcome to bear country. That's right, bears, real live bears. I had to sign something when I got here saying that I understand there are bears here and I know what to do camping with bears. I just signed it. I don't really know what to do. I get the gist of the whole thing, but bears. Luckily we brought Jarvis, so they'll just think he's one of theirs, or they'll take him with them and the truck will be less cramped when we drive home. Anyway, welcome to Black Rock Mountain State Park. I'm gonna hop in the truck and drive to Trailhead, Tennessee Rock Trail, maybe. And I'm gonna try to get a good sunset shot. I have about, I don't know what time it is, maybe 30 minutes until sunset, and it's maybe a 5-minute drive. I'm gonna head there right now and see if I can get a good sunset, and then we'll go back tomorrow with the family. We have a little bit more time to go a little slower. Okay, this trail is HE double hockey sticks, if you know what I mean. The lady at the place said it's pretty steep, but it's the quickest way to this lookout. Hey, a downhill stretch. Nope, that was it. That was it. The sun is definitely gold. Definitely that golden hour. Whew. I need to do a little bit more sit and be fit, you know what I mean? Can I just share my frustration right now? No one told me there was a road halfway up the trail. I swear. Okay, I got up here at 6:57 and sunset was at 6:58. So I saw the sun, was grabbing my gear, and the sun went down. Had I but known there was a street I had to pass that was about 5 minutes hike from where I am right now, I would have gotten there. That's okay. I'm all right. I got some cool shots. And really that's probably okay, because I'm not sure I want the actual sun glaring at me. If it was a little higher, which tomorrow that's what I'll do, I'll come back when the sun is high enough to where this whole little valley and mountain range is covered by the sun. But when I got up here for sunset, it was already dark and then the sun was in the sky. So that wouldn't have really done what I wanted it to do. Anyway, take a look at the shot I got. Hey, it's just me. Super fast, like 2 minutes. I'm gonna go through what I did on that image. I was a little bit disappointed in the hike and missing the sun, the fact that there was a street right there. But I can show you a little bit of my workflow in Lightroom and a little bit of Photoshop and let you see into my soul. I'll just show you what I did editing it. Take a look at the computer. All right, welcome to my computer. I'm glad you made it. All right, so this is the image we're going to be editing today. So it looks right now very bright and very dark. So let's go ahead and do some developing, shall we? I like to go ahead and start. I'm going to go ahead and do the exposure first. Pull that down maybe about a stop, just to get the sky a little more color, like it was that we saw when we were there. Highlights again down just a little bit. Get some of that detail in that one solitary cloud. God bless it. And then I need to pull my shadows up a ton. Not all the way. Maybe right there. And white. So how I like to edit is I pull things up and I pull them down and I just see what I like. I'm definitely more of a let's see how it feels kind of guy than a I know actually what I'm doing. So if that doesn't help you, I'm sorry. If it does, I'm honestly shocked. Alright, so clarity, we're going to pull that up about right there. Sounds pretty good. And let's go down to lens correction, enable profile correction to get some of that vignetting off of the lens that I was using. And I'm liking that. I'm liking it. Okay, so go ahead and edit in Photoshop. Okay, so here we are in Photoshop. And what I'm going to do is crop the mess out of this. I do not want all of that on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a square on this one. I'm going to pull it in just a little bit. See this? You see that house right there? I don't want that house there. I know it's there, and instead of deleting it in Photoshop, I'm just going to crop it out. So that gives us our rule of thirds, which puts the mountain range at the bottom third, and then the skies at the upper 2/3. So it breaks it off right here in the middle, which is good composition and good photography, so I have been told. Alright, so once we have it here, I'm happy with that. I like to come up to my filters. I use the Nik collection a lot. Color Effects Pro. You can get that through Google. I will put a link down in the comments section so that you can get that. It is a free download. And I have my favorites right here, some of my favorites. And I'm going to use Pro Contrast, which probably was already on that, and boost this dynamic contrast just not that much. Maybe right there, 20%. This is what it was. This is what it is now. And I like that. Really, that's all I'm going to be doing. Alright, so I like this image. It's almost contradictory because it has such warm tones in the sky and such cool tones in the foreground because of some of the fog. It is the Smokies after all, so the mountains do look smoky from time to time. So that is it. That is how I did my editing. I wanted to show you guys just a little bit about how I get my images. I did think about that little cloud that was in there. At one point I thought, let's take it out. It's just distracting. I took it out and I was like, no, that was there. That's what I saw. Sometimes it just depends on how I feel and my mood. Sometimes I want to leave it exactly how I found it. This was one of those times. This image, I did a lot of different exposures to get a lot of different color variation and depth. I was able to pull some things out of the sky and kind of tone some of the dark, deep parts of the mountain range down just a little bit. Other images, I want to portray more of how I'm feeling about it. It's kind of super emotional and weird, but back to the journey. Sorry for the interruption. Head on back. You guys can forget the mess of going back in that dark forest full of bears. I'm going on the street back to my truck. Yes, I am. But seriously, I'm not going on the forest when it's dark with bears. It's not smart. I don't have my bear spray. It's real. Okay, I'm about to break into song and dance. If I had not decided to walk down the road, I may have missed out on this. Okay, so I'm gonna try to hurry so I won't miss this last little glimpse of color. It is beautiful. It's so pretty. I love it. So what I'm going to try to do is frame up the mountains in the distance. I don't want this dark corner of this mountain, Black Rock Mountain. It's dark. I don't want that in my shot. So I'm going to try to just zoom to get just the mountains in the distance and the color of the sky. It is amazing. It's like painting. I love it. I love it. All right, so I have my Nikon D810 because that's what I shoot with. And I have my 28 to 300 millimeter. So I have plenty to work with. Focus to infinity. So where I'm standing, it's looking like that is so pretty. The third of the frame has the mountains at the bottom, and then all the sky is at the top 2/3 of the image. Okay, I am capturing the last little bit of light of the day. And it is unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I'm about 270 mil. Just to crop in. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. Let's get the sky. So that was a 10-second for the mountains and a 3-second for the sky because it's much brighter. Perfect. That's it. That's it. That's it. Show's over. But really though, take a look at these images. Okay, you guys, was that not unbelievable? Sometimes I question my ability to be at the right place at the right time. I know sometimes that's just luck or just a little gift from God that he just puts you there and he's like, here, have this. And then the other times where I'm like, I'm a photographer, I have to make my way to this certain peak at this certain time, like I did, and I got there and I like the image, I really do. It turned out great. But then you walk down the street because you're afraid of the bear trail, and then you're just blown away by the sky that you didn't even know those clouds were there. You didn't even know there was any color left because you were just where you could see the sky, but you couldn't see that side because you were on the other side of the mountain. All that to say, when you put yourself in good locations, sometimes images just need to be taken, and that's all you have to do. You have to have your equipment ready to go, and you have to have your eyes open to what's around you. And that is what happened tonight, and I am so thankful. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. If you like this channel, consider subscribing. It makes me smile when I get another subscriber, and it lets me know you guys care about what I care about. So let's care about this together. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, then don't. Comment if you have any questions, comments, concerns, thoughts. We'll see you next week. Bye, guys. There's a pack of wild dogs now that's gonna chase me. So I was standing there talking to you guys, and then a car came up behind me, and it's basically like a one-lane road. And so I had to get in the truck and move it. And then now I'm stopped on the side of the road to finish my thought. And there's a pack of wild, small dogs that they're eyeing me.